Well, we're going to kick this party off with the Sac State football team. Now, believe it or not, coming into today's game, the Hornets had never won an FCS playoff game in program history. But in a season of first, you just knew something was bound to happen today. Absolutely damp conditions at Hornet Stadium this afternoon, but that didn't stop thousands of fans from coming out there to cheer on the home team. After all, football is a sport played in any kind of weather, right? Sac State hosting the Richmond Spiders out of Virginia. Hornets wasted no time getting busy on the first drive of the game. Sac State in the red zone. Asher O'Hara flips the ball to Marshall Martin, who gets around for the score. Hornets were taking an early 7-0 lead, but the Spiders would clap back. Now later in the quarter, Reese Yadinsky lays up a beauty, and Josiah Williams brings it home. Yadinsky threw for 3 touchdowns on the afternoon, so now we're tied at 7. Richmond would actually take a 21-17 lead into the half, but check this out. Opening kick of the second half, Elijah Tolliver receives the kick for Sac State, and in a few seconds, Richmond gonna realize that was a mistake kicking it to Tolliver. Now, just like people running for shelter on this rainy day, Tolliver running this all the way to the crib. 95 yards to La Casa, and the Hornets are in business. But see, those pesky Spiders just won't go away. Now later in the third quarter, Yadinsky at it again. This time, he's going to connect with Leroy Henley for the 21-yard touchdown. That's Henley's second touchdown catch of the day. And the Spiders take a 31-24 lead entering the fourth. But as we all know, no lead is ever safe against the Hornets. Here, Jake Dunaway, he's the St. Mary's product out of Stockton. He's going to fire this pass right into the hands of Marshall Martin, and don't call it a comeback. 10 catches for 148 yards, 2 touchdowns for Martin. Have yourself a day, fella. And we have a tie game. Now later in the quarter, Sac State going for the kill. Asher O'Hara going deep. And like a good neighbor, Pierre Williams is there. 51 yards for the touchdown. O'Hara threw for 2 tutties today. Also led Sac State rushing with 53 yards. And it's time to pop the champagne, y'all. Sac State goes on to defeat Richmond 38-31. It's the first FCS playoff victory for Sac State in program history. Let's hear from a very soaked head coach, Troy Taylor.
I think it's huge. When we came here, we wanted Sacramento to be proud of us and rally behind us, and they have. And there's not a more worthy team to rally behind. These guys just give it everything they have. And to answer your question, it's big. It's big. These guys came into the season with expectations other than just making the playoffs, and so to advance to the third round is a really big accomplishment.
Oh, Troy Taylor for president. Now with the win, the Hornets will host University of Incarnate Word. They're out of San Antonio. That will be Friday night, 7:30 at Hornet Stadium.